What's going on, everybody? I'm playing Black Ops 3 beta. It just came out yesterday. Came out early because it was supposed to come out today, but apparently it came out yesterday. So I downloaded this 15 gigabyte piece of software, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm using battery, and I'm using the War Machine for specialist gun. And it's like that's probably my favorite specialist. I've tried Ruin. I think he's just too slow in the draw with the gravity spikes. I've tried the bow. I think I just have to be too accurate for the bow, and I'm not very accurate. So yeah, it's a lot easier just shooting grenade launchers at people, and that's fun. So my first impression of this game is awesome. Like, so far, I've had a lot of fun with this game, and I've been doing terribly at this game. Like, I started out, and I went, like, 5-11, and I've been doing really bad, but it didn't really discourage me at all, because I know that this is just the beta, and there's probably going to be a learning curve for these new movements, and I think that the people who say that this is just like Advanced Warfare, I really do think you're wrong, because it's like, the movements are just so different. Like, you get penalized so bad for hovering in the air like you do. Like, hovering in the air is a double jump. You can do a double jump like from Advanced Warfare, but it is in no way as drastic as like you don't go as high up in the air. So I think it's a really good change, honestly. I'm happy that we have boots on the ground again, and I know a lot of people out there really are as well. As far as guns go in this game, I've noticed, and this is just the beta, so it might all change, but I've noticed that the Razorback is probably the best weapon. It might be. The Kuda is pretty good too, and the one I'm using right now, the HVK, this is a good gun. The thing about the HVK, it's inaccurate if you don't have a grip on. Like, you need a grip or you'll have to burst fire everybody pretty much, because it flies up in the air. I mean, you really can't get people from long range with it. But since I have a grip on it, it turns it into a really good gun. It's the fastest shooting assault rifle in the game. I really enjoy it, and I'll probably be using it a lot more. I'll probably be using it when the full game comes out as well. I also noticed that the ranking system in this game is really slow. Like, you rank up to, like, I ranked up to level 2 in the first game I played, but that's because, like, and I'm saying that because usually when I first play Call of Duty, like the first game I play on a new game, I usually rank up to like 4 or 5, but in this game, for whatever reason, I ranked up to 2. I didn't even think I did that bad. I think I had a pretty decent game, pretty average, but I'm saying that it's just a slow ranking progression, and I think they're doing that just for the beta. It might just be for the beta because it's that slow, because they don't want everybody to rank up all the way and get like everything. They want to have people like wait and have to really grind for that XP, and I completely understand that. The War Machine itself, it's battery specialist weapon. It's really like powerful. Its blast radius is huge. And the whole, like, my favorite part about this game so far, I think, is the gore element. It's just so, it's so subtle that, like, when you see it, you're like, oh shit, his legs got blown off, or oh shit, he shoved his ass inside his mouth, or something like that. Like, with this gun right here, the War Machine, I know everybody's seen the bow gameplay, and they're like, oh, when you hit them with the bow, they just explode into, like, pieces. That's pretty fucking gnarly. But the War Machine, you can hit them dead on with it. It doesn't like bounce off. Like in previous games, it would like bounce off them, and like a grenade launcher would do. But this thing explodes into them, and it really does fucking make a huge blood spray, and it's like horrible looking, and I love it. There's gibbing too, so like when you shoot somebody, like if you have like an explosion by their legs will come off, and I don't know why I like that so much. It's just it's just a really cool feature, I thought, because I haven't seen it since World at War, and I think that taking that element from that game is a really good idea, because World at War is my favorite Call of Duty, just because you know, I started really on World at War. I started like getting really into Call of Duty on World at War. So that's beside the point. I'm not using the Razorback this game just because like the Razorback is almost too. It seems as though it's too good. Like I know it's gonna be patched probably. It might not be because there's what's that? There's this gun in the game that's like crazy. The Kuda. I think the Kuda is gonna be patched, and I have a feeling that the gun I'm using right here is gonna be patched because it kills really fast if you're accurate with it. Like as soon as you look at them, pretty much they're dead. The mechanics of the game, though, the mechanics, I think, I definitely think are a huge step up from Advanced Warfare. I like how subtly you can move across the map with, you can just move across the map with pretty much ease. You're really fast in the game. Like you can just keep doing the little hover thing forward until your meter runs out. I'm really happy to say that I don't think there's any crutch perks in the game. I haven't come across any. There seems to be a pretty good perk balancing. Like you have your standard flak jacket, you have ghost, you have cold-blooded, you have overclock, which is overclock. Your boosts charge up faster, like your hover charge up faster, and your just your whole meter it charges up faster. And I have this perk on right now where I think I get more. Like I start out with more points for my specialist kills, my specialist streak, the War Machine. I think this is a really good perk. I think people are going to be using that a lot. Blast Suppressor though, like I expect the Blast Suppressor everybody to be using it, but honestly, no, I haven't seen anybody really use it, and for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like a big deal, even if people were using it, because like it's kind of a waste of a perk, if you want to be honest. Like it's the little arcs that you do when you boost jump are so minuscule that like there's no like good reason to have it on. Like I barely notice them as it is. But maybe people looking for them, I could kind of see why people would use it. Because if people are looking for those, maybe they'll find them. I tend to think that people aren't going to be looking for them as much just because they know they're not as big. But this game just overall so far I've liked it a lot. There's definitely kind of a learning curve to it just because like I have to get back into the whole boots on the ground thing, and I'm not jumping 50 feet in the air. And the wall running in this game though is pretty cool. I like that. That's like I thought it was going to be sort of a gimmicky thing, like the whole you can run on walls, and I thought I'd never really use it, but I tend to use it a lot more than I thought I would in this game. Swimming, that's I thought that was also going to be a pretty gimmicky mechanic. Like I thought that I wasn't going to have a lot of use for it, and that water wasn't going to be that big of a deal on some of the maps. I think there's one map that has water. I think the only map that has water is that one where what is it? It's the one map. You guys know the map I'm talking about because there's only 3 maps in the beta. By far, this is my favorite map on the beta, just because of how close quarters it is and how chaotic it is. I don't know how I feel about the one that's all like a torn urban city. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a bad map, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely. I feel weird about it, that's all. But definitely this is my favorite map. I think they did a really good job on the map design, honestly. Even though I don't like that one map, I could still totally like... I think that map is better than any map like on Advanced Warfare. And Advanced Warfare didn't have bad maps. They had 3-lane maps, I think, but... I mean, 3-lane maps don't really matter where you could jump over the map. You can jump over the lanes and just fuck up people on the other side. Since I've seen the gameplay from other people, it definitely seems like the time to kill has been put up a little more, and I like that because it definitely gives it the Black Ops 2 feel like it should be. And overall, I think it's just a really good game, and I'm really looking forward to the full release.
Profit wasted.
But it is looking to be the end of the video, and I am going to go. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.